by Jamie Osborne. There he does, coming out of the parade ring. Number 2, Care, ridden by Graham Bradley. 3, Lift and Load, Graham McCourt. Number 4, Mulhouse, Adrian Maguire. Black and white quarter colours there, that's New York Rainbow. Here comes Care. Number 5 is Muse, ridden by Paul Holly. Number 6, New York Rainbow, John Kavanagh. And completing the lineup, the unbeaten number 7, Thetford Forest, the man of Richard Dunwoody.
And here's how they bet. Muse is the 5-2 favourite, back from 11-4. And Lift and Load is 11-4 from 3-1. Thetford Forest is 7-2, opened up at 5-2. And New York Rainbow steady on 5s. Mulhouse is 8-1 from 10s. KO 16-1. And Bardelaine, the outsider, 25-1. They're all quoted.
They're off, coming in at the gallop. So 2 miles a trip. KO is on the extreme right of the picture. 8 flights of hurdles to jump, and Muse, the ears pricked, is attacking. And it is quite a good pace. Thetford Forest on the inside. New York Rainbow in 3rd. Mulhouse with the nose band wide of Bardelaine, and they come down to the 1st. And they're just not hanging about here. This is going to be a good test. Muse and Paul Holly lead by 2 lengths. To Thetford Forest and Mulhouse and New York Rainbow and Bardelaine, and then Lift and Load and Care, and they come to the 2nd. And they're all over safely. Muse setting the pace, clear by 2. To Thetford Forest on the inside, New York Rainbow. With the nose bend is Mulhouse. On the right of the picture as you look at them now, Lift and Load. Tucked away behind these, Bardelaine. And Kea is the back marker, 7th of 7. So Muse leading, setting quite a good pace. To Thetford Forest, and then New York Rainbow. Looks as if John Kavanagh having a problem or two with his goggles, but they seem to be sorted themselves out. Now Mulhouse, Bardelaine the rail, then Lift and Load and Kea. So they swing right-handed away from the stands and down towards the backstretch, where they have 4 flights of hurdles to jump. Muse leading, Thetford Forest in 2nd, and then New York Rainbow. Followed by Mulhouse and Bardelaine and Lift and Load and Kea. And they swing right-handed. And Muse at the head of affairs, doing things a hard way, cleared by 2. To Thetford Forest, and then New York Rainbow, Mulhouse and Bardelaine and Lift and Load and Kea. Kea has made the running in some of his races, weakly contested affairs they were. The back marker at this stage would jump well. Lift and Load, a mistake there. Lift and Load drops back to share last place, being ridden along. Lift and Load. Muse in the front by 2 to New York Rainbow. Then Thetford Forest and Mulhouse running a big race, and Bardelaine and Lift and Load getting closer now from the extreme right of the group as they go down to the halfway stage. And Muse leading. And it's Muse leading from Mulhouse, and at this stage, Jim and John, Lift and Load on the extreme right, ridden along.
Yeah, he hasn't been too fluent at the last couple of hurdles down there. Graham McCourt's pulled him to the outside, letting him see his hurdle here. And there you see, made. I think this horse is just feeling the ground. Looks like he's got sore shins. He's got in really close to all those hurdles. I'm not saying he's not going to win, but just look at the horse in front and the horse tracking him now. Muse and New York Rainbow, particularly Muse. He's been really enjoying his work up in front, and he's got 1 or 2 of them off the bridle.
And at this stage, the one that you'd say that wouldn't win would be Lift and Load. Thetford Forest is going well. New York Rainbow, black and white colours of rail. Bardelaine, Kea is getting closer on the outside. Lift and Load being ridden along, and they head for home now. They've got 2 to jump. It's Muse, Mulhouse running a tremendous race. Thetford Forest and New York Rainbow in behind them. Kea on the extreme right. And they come down towards the second last, and it's Muse in the lead from Mulhouse and New York Rainbow, and then Thetford Forest and Kea on the wide outside. They come down towards the second last, and it's Muse in the lead. Muse comes to it, pings it well from New York Rainbow on the left, on the right with a run, Mulhouse, Thetford Forest, Bardelaine and Kea. Lift and Load's out of it. They've got 1 to jump, and it's New York Rainbow on the left, and the black and white coming to take the last. In the lead from Muse in 2nd place, Thetford Forest back in 3rd, and as they race inside the final furlong, it's New York Rainbow in the lead from Muse, who's rallying as they race up the hill, and it's going to be New York Rainbow, but here comes Muse with a renewed challenge, and they've still got 50 yards to go, and New York Rainbow just pips Muse. What a brave run from Muse. Thetford Forest was 3rd, and then Bardelaine, followed by Kea, who dropped out, and then Mulhouse, who should surely win a novice race in any other form of novice company, and last of all was Lift and Load. The outcome then of this Bearing Securities Tolworth hurdle. It's a close call between number 6 New York Rainbow in the colours of Michael Buckley, ridden by John Kavanagh, trained by Nick Henderson, and the judge calls a photo to separate New York Rainbow from number 5 Muse in the colours of White Horse Racing Limited, trained by David Ellsworth and ridden by Paul Holly. It's a close call between these two, but I think that New York Rainbow has held on. The third horse home was Thetford Forest, who was going, for me, like the winner as they turned for home, but it was New York Rainbow that had the reserves in the final 50 yards, but right well did Muse battle to come and share a photo on the line between him and New York Rainbow.
There's number 6, New York Rainbow at 5-1. Second, number 5, Muse, the 5-2 favourite. And third, number 7, Thetford Forest, returned to 7-2. The total returns win 6.10, places 190 and £2 exactly. The dual forecast going to £7 and 10 pence and 7.